What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. I'm your host, Don Jaye. Today I'm joined with a special guest, a returning guest. Introduce yourself.
The best guest. Hi, guys.
All right. What's your name?
Yeah, I was like, thanks for cutting me off already. Hey, guys, it's Callie Bella back at it again. Super excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
And what's your Instagram for the people?
Callie as in CALIBELLAA2.
All right, now this video we about to do fresh and fit. The dead giveaway question proves if she's capping. Now this doesn't explain nothing about the video, but prerequisites. The question that they asked was basically, would you date a guy who is loyal, but he's not going to be as fun? He's going to make a lot less money, let's say $48,000 a year, $50,000 a year, versus a guy who's got to be a lot more fun and a millionaire. He's going to take care of you. He's going to do everything financial. You ain't got to worry about shit. Mm-hmm. He's just going to step out every once in a while.
You know, I've had that conversation a few times already.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Okay. What are your thoughts before we even jump into the video?
Okay, people say money doesn't buy happiness, but it fucking helps.
It really does.
It really does. And I was talking to my man about this the other day. I was like, dude, I wouldn't mind if you got rich one day and took me with you, and then, you know, whatever, you have to go. Because men are visual people, right? And then we've talked about the top 10% men and how they act and all these females around them and stuff. And I mean, I wouldn't say I would like the idea of him cheating on me, right? And I mean, I wouldn't. But if the situation is that, it's kind of like Pablo Escobar. Pablo had a wife. He loved his wife, but he had bitches.
On the side.
And and she had the best life. She kind of just turned a blind eye because what has she got to lose? You know, she's got everything. So I would rather have everything than have nothing, to be honest.
Well, thank you for the honesty. Let's jump into the video and let's see what they're talking about. Goddamn. Oh, shout out to Fresh and Fit, by the way. They show mad love back. Love those guys.
Ladies, we'll start with the couch. Would you date a guy that makes $50,000 a year? We'll start with Miss Mellons, yeah, I guess.
Okay, I don't know if I can call this.
I'm not saying we have name in the chat for you, unless you want to. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, well, there's so much more that goes into it because you're just giving me his salary and his occupation. Like, I don't know anything about his personality. So there's so many more characteristics that go into it, so I can't really make a decision just based off that.
But
yeah.
Let's say, to be fair here, he matched most of your criteria, and he made $50K a year. Would that work for you? I mean, you can't go on vacation that often.
So for me, this is how I think about it. So I know that one day that I'm going to want to have children. And I'm not
Okay, I see you over there reacting. What are your thoughts on that in particular? Would you date someone who makes I wouldn't even call that low amount of money because the average is like 50.
That's like an average household, honestly.
Exactly. So you personally, knowing what you know, would you date someone that only makes $50,000? Even though I don't know why I'm using the word only.
I do. I would.
Okay, gotcha.
Especially right now, you know, at my age, it's kind of understood that people my age are not going to be making, you know, $75,000 and up, right?
Gotcha.
I mean, it's very rare, but it's not common. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I think I make 45 a year. Mm-hmm. I'm probably gonna make more this year, but yeah, that's what I was making last year.
Okay, let's move on.
I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom. Now, not all women are the same, right? Some women want to do other things. Mm-hmm. But for me, I'm going to want to take care of my kids and have them be my first priority. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it's going to be hard to do, you know, work and take care of children. So I don't know if the $50K salary will be able to support, you know, me doing that.
That's fair.
Yeah. With your melons.
You said what?
I said with her melons.
Politically correct way of saying no. Thank you. She obviously, someone in the house has a publicist. Okay, cool.
Right.
What about you, Miss Pennsylvania?
I actually did date a blue-collar worker. He was a union boilermaker.
That brings up a good question. So does what he does for a living matter? So let's say he's a manager at McDonald's. He makes $48,000 a year. He doesn't want to do anything else because that's a decent living. That's a decent amount of money. Would you be content with someone like that?
No.
No. So hold on. So the job matters, not the money.
Yes.
Damn.
It's like saying, would you like your girl to be on OnlyFans or a stripper because she's making bands?
Wait, what?
But no, like seriously, like
Okay.
what would you want? Like it's like okay, so reverting back, let's go back to the dude's point of view of this,
Okay.
right? So he's making his decent amount of money at McDonald's.
Yeah, he's a manager of McDonald's.
Fucking the status of it makes it just like okay, like I'm embarrassed to tell people like where he's working at. Like I wouldn't tell my friends, hey, like he's working at McDonald's, but he's making good money. Nah, like I would just be like, I wouldn't even say anything. You know, they asked me, I'd be like, I don't know what he does for a living.
Wow, that's real. Okay, that's real. Let's keep it real. All right, I like it. All right. Well, I don't like it, but because they need love too. That's like majority of guys. They work blue collar jobs of like managers at different places. So, all right, let's continue.
Made pretty good money. I appreciate everything he did, but he didn't appreciate everything I did for him. Because I, again, worked 3 jobs then and went to school, so that was considered a 4th job. He just wanted me to be that stay-at-home mom, and I couldn't.
Oh, so he had kids?
No. We planned on having kids eventually.
I know I'm pausing this a lot, but this is bothering me right now. So, for you personally, because I know you can't speak for all women, obviously, but for you personally, the job matters. So let me give you a scenario. So let's say the person makes $50,000 a year. He works at McDonald's. He's the manager at McDonald's versus someone who has a interesting job. I don't know what would you call an interesting job, but they make barely no money. Would you choose that person over the person who makes money and is stable and can provide for you?
No,
Okay, which one would you choose?
McDonald's worker.
Okay, all right, okay.
I mean, I'm not knocking it, you know?
Yeah,
what I
yeah, of
mean?
course,
It's,
of course.
For me, mostly though, it's like if you don't have the ambition to grow, like you could be a McDonald's manager, but are you gonna try to become the operations manager? Are you gonna become the district manager? Are you gonna get up and like move up in life? Like, are you just gonna stay there and stay stagnant? Like that shit's just nasty. It's unattractive. Okay,
Okay.
like you have no ambition in your life. That shit's ugly.
Okay, so it's the ambition part,
Yeah.
not the necessarily the job
doesn't-
title.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, makes sense.
But
Oh, okay.
But you said no. I'm going to chase my career.
yes.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
All right.
Okay. Miss Pharmacy Tech, would you date a guy, a blue collar guy that makes $50,000 a year?
So it would depend on the effort he put in, because
Okay.
flowers are like $10, and if you're like, or even like a date, you could take me out to dinner. It shouldn't be more than $80. You can afford $80 on a 50K salary.
So
I-
he's got to buy you flowers and take you on a
No,
date?
I'm saying like to me it wouldn't matter like his salary or how much he makes as long as he like puts in effort. Like I'm not saying like he has to like spoil me, like get me Chanel bags or something, but like you can pay for an $80 meal, or you can buy me flowers, or like, do you know what I'm saying? Like if you put in effort, to me, it's like it doesn't matter how much money you make.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm assuming.
So
you're-
I would like one to be treated nice, but it doesn't have to be like all like super materialistic. Like you don't have to get me Louboutins.
So you want to see action from the guy?
Yeah,
even if-
exactly. So it
even if it's not
doesn't-
like extravagant.
Yes, exactly. So it doesn't matter how much money you make. Like you don't need to put me like on a boat or like.
So if a guy showed up on a first date and gave you flowers, you would like that?
Yeah, it doesn't like you could literally make $12K a year. You brought me flowers. That's nice. That's effort.
Okay.
Okay, what are your
So
thoughts
she's
on
basically
that?
saying that if they're thoughtful,
Yeah.
she likes them.
Okay.
And that's fair, and I'm sure that's she believes that she would be satisfied with that. But I feel like after a while, like she's saying she doesn't want it, but girl, you want it. Like you want the nice shit. I don't know why people don't even want to tell.
You calling Cap right now? I got you.
I'm Cap, yeah. Like, I'm Cap, like calling it. 100%. Look, because like okay.
No, go ahead. Talk your shit. Let's get
Like she said, she's saying that she wants you to do stuff for her.
Yes, show the
but
effort.
she's saying that she doesn't want, she'll settle for what you give her, right?
Yes.
She's not requiring you to give her
Like extravagant, crazy
extra.
stuff. Yeah.
I just think that's unrealistic. I think she's just saying that just so she doesn't look weird on the podcast, but I definitely think that any girl eventually will
Would
want
want
something
that.
nicer. Yes.
Got you. Okay. Got you.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to tell the guys in the chat, don't ever buy a girl flowers for a first date. I know that sounds good on
True.
paper,
True.
but that's not the way women think. I know that sounds good and fairy tales and everything like that, but I got to advise the guys in the chat, never buy a girl flowers on a first date.
I totally agree.
That's the first way to get, see?
To get friend zone.
That's how you get friend zone, and that's how women don't respect you when you do dumb shit like that. No offense to your fairy dream, what you would like, but that's not conducive to most guys' success. Maybe you might be an anomaly. Maybe you won't treat a guy bad that buys you flowers on a first date, but most women will. Yeah. So, yeah. All right, go ahead, Miss.
Why do you think that?
Because it's basically showing that you are not enough. So let's say you buy a girl flowers on the first date. The guy is basically saying, I am not enough. These flowers are going to help me get to the level of enough to be on a date with you.
Interesting.
So it's basically another form of validating the girl and showing her I'm below you, so I have to buy you flowers to even get on your level. Yeah, that's why you don't take them to crazy places. That's why you're not spending thousands of dollars taking them to Salt Bay restaurants on the first date. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't go crazy with it on first date. Something simple, something, below $100, I would say. But yeah.
Argentina,
right?
Argentina, okay. Darren.
Okay.
Same question.
Makes $50,000 a year?
Absolutely no.
No?
But hold on, this brings up a good question. So for you personally, how important is it for you to know how much your guy makes that you are interested in?
Ooh.
See, like I don't think a lot of guys would be like, "Hey, girl, I'm interested in you. I make this much amount of money." Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Money's such a
Yeah, it is.
It's a very uncomfortable topic. You know what I'm saying? And it's like people don't like to talk about how much money they make. At least the people I hang out with, I don't think that they do. I mean, I see that they have money sometimes, or maybe I don't know. Atlanta's kind of weird this way because everyone pretends to have money. And they
it's like a floss city.
I don't know who has money or who doesn't, but I don't know. I like to at least be around as a friend for a while before, so I can at least gauge the situation
the real
better.
amount.
Right, the real amount.
Gotcha.
I just feel like I wouldn't want somebody coming up to me be like, how much money do you make, bitch? Like, no. I'd be like, what? Like, that's none of your fucking business, So I feel like guys are like that too. Like, that's none of your business. Like
100%.
So
unless you're balling out of control, then you don't really care.
Right. Unless you're a millionaire, like you really like those fucking rappers, like they don't give a fuck. They'll tell you how much money they have. 100 bands. Freaking little. What's his name? Boogie with the hoodie.
What? Little Boogie with the hoodie.
Boogie with the hoodie, yeah.
That's a real person's name?
Yeah, he's a New York rapper. A Boogie with the hoodie, whatever.
I'm getting old.
And he was like, I don't ride around with less than 30K on me. And he was rapping about it, and I was like, wow, 30 fucking K, no less than that. You riding around with that all day long. I wish I had 30K on me every fucking time I went outside. Like, what?
Nah. Well, me personally, that just sounds stupid. That you just making yourself look like a fucking be a person to be robbed. Like,
I mean, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
But he advertised it, but I'm saying if I was like a millionaire, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't advertise it, but shit, why wouldn't I just want to go on a random shopping trip with 30K in my pocket or buy a car real quick? Like,
no, I get it. Makes sense. But I would personally say anyone that's watching this video that makes $1 million or whatever, put that shit in the bank and just use your debit card. All right, let's continue on.
That's the black.
You said what?
I said the black cards.
Oh, the black cards. Yeah.
I'll expect more.
Okay.
You called me Argentina. That's where I come from. I left my family behind. I left everything behind. I come to this country and I will expect a little bit more.
Damn.
All right.
So.
Do you work yourself or no?
Before COVID, yes. Okay. I am a model right now.
Okay.
So I would say yes.
Okay.
I hate that model thing. I'm a model, blah, blah, blah.
Girl,
but
you are OnlyFans. You're not pretty to be a model.
Whoa. All right. So for you personally, this just made me think of a question. But for you personally, the more money you make, do you feel that your guy counterpart should make that amount and more, or that doesn't matter to you personally?
I definitely would feel like a sugar mama at that point.
Gotcha.
I like to spoil my guys, don't get me wrong, but if the dude is manly and alpha enough, I definitely like to be the feminine and let him treat me.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, I mean, I think after a while of me making more money than him, he would feel inferior, and then it would start causing problems between us. And unless he's really egotistical and he just really doesn't care, but other than that, most guys would feel uncomfortable with the idea of their women making more money than them.
Gotcha. Okay. Say less.
Work.
Okay, but the guy's got to earn more money than you.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Sounds
Sure.
about right. Yeah.
So it sounds fair. It sounds
Sounds
right.
about right. Yeah.
We ain't gonna attack you on that. We know
No.
how the world works.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what about you?
Yeah, I would.
You would date a guy who makes 50 grand a year?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'm curious. Why though?
Why?
Because because think about this, right? You're a very attractive girl, right?
Thank you.
So, in my humble opinion, why go down to that level when you can go up? The guy that makes way more money.
Exactly.
I'm just curious.
Well, you can do both, right? We're dating. I mean, if a guy asks me on a date, I'm not gonna know he makes $50,000 a year right away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
But
can.
Yeah.
You could be a humble millionaire.
Yeah, that's
Like
facts.
I met some millionaires the other day, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
They were just in regular fucking
Yep.
clothes.
I
They
would-
didn't have any
yep.
fancy shit on. Like,
Mhm.
I fucking respect that, you know. But like, they could be making 50,000, or they could be making $1 million.
Yeah, you
know
wouldn't
what
even
I'm
know
saying? You wouldn't
unless
even
you.
know.
Yeah, that's true.
Find
If
out
you
though.
knew.
If
If
you
I
knew.
find out, then I find out. But if he's taking up all my time, it's obviously because I'm not dating anyone else. You know what I'm saying? So if I want to date a millionaire, but none of them are asking me out, then I'm spending time with my 50K guy.
So okay, so now you brought up a very good point. What if you're dating a 50K guy and then a millionaire comes around?
Ooh. I'm asking you the same question. Let's get it.
Okay, if we are openly dating and
Okay.
we know that we are seeing each other, but like we're not exclusive.
Uh
If millionaire comes up, fuck yeah.
huh.
Sweep me off my fucking feet, baby. Let's go on a vacation.
Damn.
Take me out.
Uh huh.
Wife me up.
Okay. So, this is a question for you and for all your girlfriends. I want you to try to speak for your girlfriends as well. When you meet these certain type of guys, you are actually looking to be wifed up, or you're just looking for a good time? Realistic, be honest and be realistic speaking.
Why wouldn't I want to have that lifestyle permanently?
Oh.
I mean, it could start off as,
No. Okay.
casual,
Mhm.
but eventually I would try to freaking have him fall for me, or I'm sure I would fall for him too, but
Okay.
I would not want it to just end abruptly.
Okay. And you don't think in
Don't
the
give
back.
me a taste and then take it away. That shit's so fucking crazy.
So you don't think in the back of your mind, you like, okay, this guy got a lot of money, a lot of status, etc. He probably has a lot of options. So he probably deals with a lot of women. So why would I put myself in that situation? Versus, okay, let me put myself in that situation. I've always wondered this about
Wait,
why
hold
women.
on, say that again, please.
Okay, so
yeah.
a guy, you dating 50K guy, whatever, openly, whatever. The millionaire dude comes along and says, hey, I want to date you, I want to take you out on dates, etc. You don't think in the back of your mind like this guy probably can get or was already with a lot of other different women.
Right.
So I don't want to be just a number, so let me say no. Versus he has a lot of different women, but I'm going to be different and he's going to choose me.
I mean, if you want to play the game and you really want to make it a long shot of a thing, like you're gonna like make it not easy for them. Obviously, you're
Gotcha.
gonna say nah. You know, you just keep them coming back. Eventually, they're gonna keep trying if they really want to.
Okay.
And if not, then bye. But like,
But you'll still be open. I'm saying you'll still be open for the dating and the seeing and going out and stuff like that.
yeah.
Oh. All right, let's continue. Oh my God, bro.
The millionaire would probably only have a chance if the 50K guy is acting up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, AKA he's not doing what you want.
Not what I want if he's just not being respectful.
Okay.
I see everyone spoke to their publicist before the show. That level right now is 9,000. Like, yeah, bro. Like this is. That's okay. The only person that's been honest has been Miss Argentina. You know what I'm saying? Telling the truth, because I'll be honest with you guys. Most women don't even see average guys as like a feasible potential partner. Like
It's
they don't.
hard.
Me too.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this, bro?
Yeah.
So far from the answers you're hearing.
I mean, usually when women come to Miami, I mean, they're not looking for. I mean, I know they're coming to have fun, but they wouldn't want to date.
This might be an off-topic question, but I'm gonna still ask. For you personally, do you feel that your culture and coming from like a different cultural background dictates or how you are basically what you go after when it comes to like money-wise and status-wise in guys?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm from Colombia, and I moved to the United States when I was 5. So I would like to say I know exactly what the dating scene in my culture is. I don't really know. I know they're obviously more romantic men down over there in South America, but they're just passionate Latin people. So, I guess it has the only thing that really matters is in that, to answer your question, I guess, is the only thing I can say to answer your question is romance is the only thing that romance and passion is the only thing I expect from people in my culture.
Okay, let me be more specific then. So for let's say, because what I'm gonna just give you an example. So what I've seen is that women of different countries come over here and they want like the best, most richest guy instead of just regular dude. Do you see that as well?
Because a third world country, and pesos and being poor basically over there. If you know anything that's going on in Colombia right now, shit is crazy. It's fucked up. So if they come over here, looking for a better life, obviously. And most women from South America are fucking beautiful. So a lot of guys will try to talk them, and then eventually they'll be like, all right, well, this is what I want, and what I want is 10 figures, or sorry, 6 figures.
Yeah.
I was thinking 10% dude, but then I said 10 figures.
Yeah,
anyway,
10 figures, that's great.
10% guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
That's all I don't know.
Okay.
That's about all I can think of, to be honest.
Okay, let's wrap up.
A 40, 50K dude. They go to the places where all the rich men are, the top 1% of men are. So I don't know, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
In Miami.
Yeah.
They're talking.
Actually, Ayende, what's your thoughts on this, bro? Come on, chime in.
He's been real
Well,
quiet.
Ayende has.
You said what?
He said he's been real quiet.
So you already know what that means.
Oh, I'm definitely not gonna cap.
No, but he knows that the cap is going on.
That's why I wear my hat.
We all know that women make decisions based on their feelings. So here's the thing. There's always going to be those decisions they make that are kind of based on lifestyle, more of a long-term view. But women are also going to make impulsive short-term decisions. So just like Soraya was saying, if she's not seeing anybody, her bills are paid, she's rather comfortable, realistically, she would date a dude that's maybe 50K or even less. If the dude's attractive, he's fun and interesting for that time being, she will do the temporary thing. Now, whatever
It's not yours, it's just your turn.
she comes up with to move on to somebody that's offering stability and commitment, that's a higher earner, I mean, that's up to her imagination at that moment. And that's the part where you're saying there's cap. But I've seen plenty of women date dudes that don't got shit, simply because they're interesting and fun in that moment. But please believe, if those bills need to be paid, that student debt start knocking, when reality starts talking, she will be like, all right, I gotta stop fucking around. How they say, I gotta stop with the fuck boys. I've had my fun. However you want to phrase it, she will start being a little bit more animate about finding the dudes that are high earners. So we'll just put it like that. Women use men for different things. You could be a mechanic, not making a lot of money. She'll ignore you until she needs an oil change. That's facts. That's facts.
Woo! All right, so they said a lot, Nevia. Yeah, exactly. So what are your overall thoughts?
Yeah. Look.
No cap. All right.
No cap.
No
like
cap.
that's correct. I ignore someone until
Yeah.
I have time for them.
That's no cap. Okay, so to put it all on the button, money does matter.
Yeah.
Definitely. Lifestyle, would you say actually matters more?
It would if you don't have the lifestyle that you want.
Got you. So the boring dude at the McDonald's manager example that I always give, he doesn't have a lifestyle. So even though he makes $50,000, which is again more than 50% of all people in America,
Yeah.
he's still not Good enough. All right.
Right.
Good to know. All right. Where can they find you?
Instagram, Calibella2. CALIBELLAA 2.
All right, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you want to watch more Fresh and Fit, the links will be in the description below. If you want to follow her, the link will be in the description below as well. Join the Patreon army, and I'm out. Peace.
Bye.